Hello everyone and welcome back to today's weather video. So let's get right into it. Today is Thursday, January 21st, the day after Inauguration Day, and we have a new storm system that we are currently watching off of the west coast. It is going to be making its way onshore tomorrow into this weekend, and it's basically going to be a cross country storm. It could potentially be our next major winter storm, depending on some ingredients that would come together possibly during the weekend. So this is the first video of potentially what could actually be a setup for that upcoming storm. So basically, this is what's going on around the whole entire country. Right now, the jet stream basically has a kind of a weird little like shape to it. It's been basically giving us storms from the northwest, diving into the south, and then going into the southeast, and then off the Atlantic coast. That has been basically the setup for the past couple weeks. However, the jet stream now has a little bit more of a kink to it. It right now has basically a dip here into basically Southern California in the Four Corners region, and then it basically rides up here into parts of the basically the Central Plains, and then it kind of just makes a slight indentation back over into the east. So the flow of energy goes from basically out here in the Pacific Ocean. It dips down here into California. This is where the next storm system is going to be coming along shore, and then it rides up here into parts of the Rocky Central Plains, and then it kind of just gradually moves a little bit south and east until it finally makes its way out into the Atlantic Ocean. So what's going to happen? Well, we are going to have the storm actually come ashore tomorrow on Friday. Today's video is on Thursday. So California is going to be wet, which actually is going to be a really good thing because honestly, it's been bone dry here into the Southwest. We need the rain, moisture, snow. Anything we can get out of any system will help. It has just been awful for the past several months. Moisture is going to move in here into the Four Corners region and the Rockies. So places again from San Francisco, LA, going into Phoenix, parts of Salt Lake City, Denver, Albuquerque, going into the front range of the Rockies. This is going to be basically on Saturday. We're going to start seeing moisture here into parts of the actual southern and the central plains. Now, here's the thing. Where is the temperature going to be cold enough for snow and warm enough for basically rain? Well, as of right now, a lot of computer models are saying that the northern part of the actual storm system is going to be producing the snow. We are going to have a high pressure system here into Canada that's going to slide over into the east and basically amplify a little bit over the weekend. So it's going to bring enough cold air into parts of the upper eastern third of the country, the northeast, the Great Plains, and parts of the Ohio and Tennessee river valleys, so that way we could see snow in a wintry mix. That cutoff, though, is where the uncertainty comes off. Right now, a lot of computer models is saying basically if you live from basically like Kansas City, St. Louis, going over into Indianapolis and Cincinnati, going over into Baltimore and DC, that is where the cutoff right now looks to be between the rain and snow line. So basically, depending on the track of the storm, if it moves a little bit to the north, it's going to draw more moisture and more warm air to it, mainly rain during those cities. But if it goes a little bit more further south, then we're going to have snow in those cities that I just mentioned. Basically, if you live anywhere above that, north of that, basically it's going to be an all wintry scenario. So basically, Nebraska, Iowa, Chicago, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, maybe New York, and southern New England looks like it's going to be mainly a snow event. How much snow and everything, we still are not certain because, again, it's about 4 days out right now. We don't know the actual amounts and everything, but I'm just giving you a heads up on possibly, snow is coming for those cities. Anywhere basically south of basically anywhere I-70, which is where Kansas City, St. Louis, going over into Cincinnati basically are. Places south of that, that's where we're going to see mainly a rain event, and we could see actually some severe weather coming into the southern plains and the Gulf Coast states at the end of the weekend, Sunday and Monday. Now, most of this moisture is going to be moving not that fast, kind of just at a gradual pace, basically, from west to east as the actual weekend progresses. So, Friday and Saturday, it's going to be out here in the west. Saturday, Sunday, we're going to start seeing it going over into the Front Range, Southern, and the actual Central Plains. Sunday and Monday, it's going to be in more of the mid to deep South coastal states and going into the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys. Monday into Tuesday, that's when we're going to see it actually come here on the East Coast. And again, depending on where the actual low sets up or basically tracks off the coast, that's where we're going to see either the rain to the south or snow to the north. The big thing that I am looking for, mainly because here in DC and Baltimore, we have not really had a whole lot of snow this season. New York, Boston, New England, interior Northeast have seen a good amount of snow, even here into the Midwest, Minneapolis, places north of Chicago. Chicago's had a good amount as well. Detroit, Cleveland, a lot of the typical places, they've seen average snow for the most part. But again, DC, man, we're just stuck in this whole kind of scenario. So I'm definitely watching this upcoming storm and seeing if we're going to actually get some snow. Currently, the forecast is a mixture of rain and snow, maybe sleet and freezing rain. It could be a mess again Monday night into Tuesday here in the nation's capital. But you know what? It's still 4 to 5 days out. So this is, again, a preliminary kind of just video on what could be a possible setup. We do know that a storm is going to be moving across country this weekend into early next week. Again, how much moisture and where the cold air is going to be, that is the million-dollar question. So over the next couple days, I will be giving more detailed videos on any updates, or obviously updates on basically where I think the storm will be headed. And hopefully we'll get more of a fine detail on amounts of rain and snow for certain cities over the next few days. Until then, remember to keep your eye to the sky and stay safe out there, everyone. Take care.